Hello, hello everyone. Welcome. This is Jermaine and Simone coming to you guys live from Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, coming to you guys from our home. Hope you guys had an amazing Saturday. Happy weekend. Hope you guys are enjoying the weekend. Welcome to our page. If this is the first time you're seeing us, my name is Jermaine.
And I'm Simone, and we love what we do. We help ambitious working parents start and run a successful online business.
Yes, yes. And today is day number 42 of our 90-day challenge. So if you have been following us, guys, you know that we have been showing up here on our business page every day live for the past 40, today 42 days, right? And the goal is just to come on and to provide value and to help you, our followers, get to know more about us, and what it is that we actually, do online. So tonight, we're just going to share around a topic. And the topic for tonight is three things that we do not, three things we do not.
Three things we do to not lose focus on our online business.
In our online business, guys.
Because it is very easy to lose focus. So we have to be intentional in our actions and in what we do to ensure that we remain focused on the goal and on the prize.
Yes, yes, yes. So as always, if you're watching live or on the replay, comment, let us know where you're tuning in from. We're global, and we always like to know how global we are, right? So three things we do to not lose focus in our online business. Okay, so the first thing, so reminding ourselves of why we got started in the first place. This is very, very important, guys. This is your why. In anything that you do, you need to have a strong why. So Simone and I, we have been doing this business now for over 4 years, right? And so this is one thing that we do when we are maybe in doubt of anything, right? We go back to the reason why we started in the first place. What was the reason that we started? What was our objective? What was our goal, right? And for us, that was financial freedom. If you know our story, you know that in 2019 we were not in a good spot. We talked about that. We weren't in a good spot financially, right? And we didn't want to stay there. We wanted to create something and build something, create a legacy that we could pass on to our kids, right? And to have time freedom, financial freedom. So when we evaluate, when we are in a rut, are we thinking, okay, we are discouraged or whatever it is, we go back and we ask ourselves this question, why did we start this business in the first place? And if not this business, what are the other options that we have, right? That's continue working our job for the next 10, 15, 20 years, right? And we do not want to do that. So the number one reason is reminding ourselves always, of the why, because we understand that when the why is clear, the how is easy. It has to be bigger than just the money, right? It has to be deeper than that, right? So by having a clear why, right, the how becomes easy. When you're faced with obstacles, when you're faced with objections, when you're faced with doubt and fear and naysayers, right, you go back to your why, right, and that's all you need, right, to keep moving you forward. So that's number one, the thing that we do to stay focused here.
And number two is we follow people in our community who are experiencing the success we desire for ourselves. So our community is very diverse, and there are lots of successful people, and not just in our community. We do follow people outside of our community who have gone before us and who have our coach always says that success leaves footprints, right? So we follow in the footprints of successful people. You watch them, you listen to see how they speak, listen to see what they speak about, and you try to emulate that in your own way. You're not trying to be them, but you're trying to learn and apply what you have learned from them, and in your own way you make that into your own thing. And you once you've learned and you apply, then you will start to see the benefits. You will start to reap the benefits as well. So yes, we follow successful people both in our community and in the online space generally. Like you, what's the guy that you love to listen to?
Jim Rohn.
Jim Rohn and Miles Monroe.
Yes.
And Ed Bartlett. Is it Ed Bartlett? Ed
Bartlett.
Milet.
Yeah.
And I'm reading this Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and we've read Rich Dad Poor Dad, and you know, those are the things that the books we've read, and I mean, those are successful people, right?
Yeah.
They've done it and they wrote about it, and we have their literature to help us to learn how to be successful. So yeah.
Yeah, you kind of jump ahead. That was like the fourth part.
Oh,
that was like the fourth thing that we had. That the third thing that we had, you know.
It ties right into it. So the next thing is constantly looking for ways to improve ourselves. How can we get better? Which is the personal development and reading the books and applying. So you can take that.
Yeah. So that's So someone kind of jumped ahead there. So that's the third thing that we do, guys. Is it's looking constantly asking ourselves, how can we improve? How can we get better? Right? Because we understand that we can't pour from an empty cup, right? So in order to give of ourselves, right? In order to give of ourselves, we have to become that person, right? So Simone says personal development is very, very important, guys. More important than the skill set, more important than what we actually do in terms of running ads and all of that stuff. That's like a skill set. But most importantly is our mindset. Most people that are doing the online business, when they come to us, are coming from a perspective of an employee. They've worked a job all of their life. They've never earned a business, right? And it's a total different mindset, right? The mindset.
Okay, there you go.
Sorry about that, guys. Some technical issues. I hope we didn't lose you. But as I was saying, when you come from, being working a job to becoming a business owner, is a total different skill set, right? So you have to find ways, right, to improve you, right? And personal development is very, very important. So as my wife Simone says, someone that I really love to listen to is Jim Rohn. Because his teachings, his philosophy is so simple, right? But there's a ton of value when you listen to him, right? Miles Monroe, Ed Milet, and there's just a ton of people in our online business community, guys, who are experiencing tremendous success. Going back to point number 2, right? Going back to point number 2. Let me bring that up. Follow people in our community who are experiencing the success that we have, because again, success leaves footprints, right? So these are people who have walked the path, they have experiencing a lot of setbacks, and overcome those, right? So when you do that, when you follow people who have gone down the path before, right, it helps you to not make the same mistakes that they make, right? So we follow successful people, we look for resources and ways, right, that we can learn, that we can grow, right, and improve ourselves, because we understand, right, that these are skills and these are things that we need to have in order to be able, to give to our mentees, and our new business partners when they become business owners with us. So,
and as you mentioned about mindset, I just wanted to share this one thing, that our mindset magnifies everything. And what this means is that our thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes shape and amplify how we experience life. If we focus on positive thoughts, we're more likely to notice good things, and we're more likely to handle challenges well and to feel more content. While on the other hand, if we dwell on negativity, stress, or self-doubt, those feelings can grow and influence our actions and interactions, making situations seem harder or worse than they are, right? So in other words, our mindset acts as a lens through which we see the world. It can turn small things into big ones, either in a positive or negative way. And it all depends on your perspective and focus on the matter. So it's really, really important for us to work on our mindset, because you know what? We can have the skill sets, we can have all the skills that we need, but when the challenging times comes, it's our mindset that's gonna take us through. No skill set is not going to carry us through when the hard times come, because you're going to need your mind to be able to see beyond the challenges and to be able to move forward. So it's pretty important to work on the mindset.
Yes. So that is it, guys. So three things that we do, to stay, to not lose focus, right? Because we understand that we're building a business, right? There's going to be down times, right? There's going to be, challenging times. We're going to face obstacles, right? But these are some of the things that we do to not lose focus, right? Is reminding ourselves, number one, of why we started in the first place. Number two, we go and we follow people who are experiencing success, are experiencing the things that we desire for ourselves in this online business community. We go and we follow them and we watch them and we get inspired, by their story and by their journey. And thirdly, is constantly looking for ways, to improve ourselves, how we can get better, because we understand, that we cannot pour from an empty cup and we cannot give what we do not have. So in order to give, to the people who will be our mentees, whether now or in the future, we have to become, capable in order to give them, the
Give them the best.
Give them the best. All right. So thank you so much. So that's what it is that we have to share with you tonight. I hope we were able to provide value and to shed some light, and I hope this will inspire you. Maybe you are already in our online business community. Maybe hopefully these three things can help you too, on your journey as well, as you grow and build your online business.
And if you are not already a part of our online business, you can just leave us a comment. Let us know if you are interested in becoming an online business owner. If you are an ambitious working parent to look into for a legitimate way to make extra income, we are here to help you, and we would love to have the opportunity to help you to just get to the next level in your life. So our website is www.jermainerlewis.com. You can just register with your name and your email address, and we will send you your personal link where you can watch our free webinar that happens twice per week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. But if you're not available to watch live, there's always a replay, right? So you can just do that, or just leave us a comment. Let us know that you're interested. We would love to connect with you and get you started.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
enjoy
watching.
your weekend, and we will see you back here tomorrow night, for another live.
Thank you. God bless.
Thank
Bye.
you. Cheers, God.